Hello, my friends, and welcome to this week's episode of the Greenlight Weekend Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Brian Nystrom, and happy Friday, everybody. I hope you have a fun weekend ahead. Before we get into this week's episode, let's talk about our sponsor. Our sponsor is DeadRoom Comedy. DeadRoom Comedy is a comedy group and production company based in Denver, Colorado. They are absolutely crushing it. If you want to follow anything they do, you can either click the link in the description below this episode, or you can follow them on social media. They are on all platforms at DeadRoom Comedy. They also have a YouTube channel called DeadRoom Comedy and a website called DeadRoomComedy.com. Like I said, there is a link in the description below. And it's got their live shows coming up and all that stuff in their link tree. So I figured that was the best one to use. Speaking of DeadRoom Comedy, one of the members of the company is here today. He was down to do a show in Durango. I was on the show. He brought a feature, Josh Donoghue. It's Josh Emerson. Josh Emerson's here. But he brought a feature, Josh Donoghue. Josh Donoghue did not get a lot of, he didn't talk a lot during the podcast. He tried to get in there, but he was in the mix with, me, Jay, and Josh Emerson. We're all just trying to catch up and have a good time. We didn't see each other before the podcast, so it was like a whole love sesh. It was just a fun time. We love each other. Josh came down to do some comedy at the Starlight, hosted by Emma Z, and he fucking crushed. He has leveled the fuck up, ladies and gentlemen. Denver has been good to Josh Emerson. Josh Donoghue also killed on stage. After I saw his set, I was like, why didn't you talk more during the podcast, bro? You're fucking hilarious, But there just wasn't a lot of there wasn't a lot of dead air to jump into. We were pretty much suffocating the space. I don't even know what I'm talking, guys. I just got off a farm, been fucking with irrigation for over a week, and I'm over it. Hopefully today was the last day of dealing with that, and then I don't have to think about it for years. That would be ideal, other than turning on and off the irrigation in the cold season, obviously, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and pitch some shows. Every Monday we do an open mic at Starlight Lounge. Every Tuesday we do an open mic run by Comic Uprising and Jill Carlson. We do that Tuesday mic at 11th Street Station, 8 p.m. Both of them are 8 p.m. Friday, April 17th, we are doing another one at Outdoorsy Cidery. That is hosted by Taylor Lennox. And if you're looking for one to go to, that one's a banger. Please come to my Tuesday show because I'm the host and I need you and I love you. But that Friday, April 15th show is going to be a banger. We've only done it once, and it was fucking packed. Everybody crushed. It was a fantastic comedy room. What else do I need to say? Go ahead and follow Jadrian. All the links are in the description for everybody. I love you very much. Happy Friday. I hope you enjoy this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 177 with DeadRoom Comedy's own Josh motherfucking Emerson. And Josh Donoghue.
It's a long day, wake up. Let the sun hit your ass. It's a long day, wake up. Let the sun hit your ass. It's a long day, wake up. Let the sun hit your ass. It's a long day, wake up. Let the sun hit your ass. It's a long day. It's a long day. It's a long day.
Oh, it didn't beep. Oh, well, we're here.
Beep.
We got new friends. We got old friends.
Hell yeah, dude.
We got motherfucking Jadrian Long Dry Dick Log.
It's good to
Log
see you.
dry. Yeah. It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, man. I'm so excited to see your 30 tonight. It's going to be fucking amazing.
Yeah,
It's
I
gonna
mean,
be
I have
fantastic.
the material. We'll see if I can make it into a cohesive unit. I'm excited, though. I just need to practice walking my legs.
Yeah.
You've been there.
No. That is the hardest part about going that long is trying to find a cohesive way to actually mesh everything together.
To mess it all up.
Mess it all up.
fuck
Yeah.
up
Absolutely. Yeah. And for me, I've always said, I've always wanted to have a hot 15, and I started to get to the point where I feel super good about my feature set, so I just need to start expanding how long I'm on stage just to get better, crowd control and just because when you're up there, man, you the boss.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be.
You have, because who else is it? You have the
No,
microphone.
You
right?
have the power. Yeah. Use it.
Being on stage is like having a Belgian Malinois. If you're not the boss, you might die.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you have to be in
Everyone's
charge of
available?
shit. Yeah.
Everyone's
I'll kill
You know what
everybody in
about
this
the
fucking bar.
I'm assuming it's a giant dog.
Is it a giant dog?
Yeah, it's a police dog.
What is giant dog? All right, cool.
Have you seen John Wick?
Yes.
The one with Halle Berry? And
Oh,
she's got
shit,
those
those are
dogs
those?
that jump over shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are. Yeah.
Oh, I assumed those were German Shepherds.
They look like German Shepherds.
Yeah. All right.
All dogs are German Shepherds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
as
dad
white
had
as you are, they're all fucking German Shepherds, aren't they? Surprised Joss brought you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's
Show
one of
him your tattoos.
He's
brought-
one of the good ones. Okay.
He brought
All
me
right. This is-
strictly to get out of tickets, everything like that. That's what I'm going for.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Always have your driver be white.
Yeah.
That's my advice.
That's smart advice.
Yeah, that's why I had you drive. That's why I had Emma drive. You're probably gonna have to drive to Vegas. I don't trust Tones.
No,
driving.
that's half the reason I drive anywhere. I'm like,
Right.
don't worry, I'm white. I got this. I'm stoned. I'm a little drunk, but Mira, I'll be fine.
Also, he has a car. You know what I mean? So he can actually drive. You know.
Oh yes, that is
Boom,
that is
roasted.
the biggest thing.
No, he's
You
good.
smoke, Josh?
I do. Thank
My
you.
boy grew that. It's fire.
Is it?
It's the last of it I have, and I
Oh.
busted it out for you because I
Oh.
love you.
You're a sweet man. How's it been, man? What have you been doing? Yeah.
Grinding, dog. Just grinding, not making any money, unfortunately. I did pay my rent with comedy 2 months in a row.
Dude.
I have very low rent. So
Because I hit that fucking button.
I didn't pay my bills, but I paid my rent.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's how
close enough.
How satisfying does it feel to be like, I made people laugh and now my rent is paid? You know what I mean?
Well, I don't have like a regular job because I quit my job when I found out this big opportunity in New Mexico was coming. So I quit my job and I've just been side hustling. I've been selling firewood, fucking doing whatever.
Damn.
And my dad has been like worried about me. And then finally January, I was like, "Don't worry, Dad. I paid it with comedy this month." And he was like, "Oh
Hey.
shit." It's like,
Fuck
yeah,
yeah.
it's not a lot of money, but
But still, look him in his eye when you say that.
Oh,
you know
of
what I mean?
course,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely, because it's hard to get good at comedy to get paid for it to pay your rent. Like
Right.
that's just the amount of hours, the amount of times you had to bomb on stage, the amount of times you had popcorn thrown at you, which is one time, but
marshmallows.
was it marshmallows? Yeah, that.
They
just
did the
sounds
shit
fun.
out of 'em.
That just sounds fun.
They were very unruly. They
Yeah.
very impatient. The rules were like, when you get tired of this guy, start throwing marshmallows. Dave Oakley, I think he only did 45 seconds on
Really?
stage.
And they
Yeah.
started throwing-
No, it was like
Dude.
they started throwing it like 10 seconds.
Was the crowd like children post trick or treating? Like what the
No,
fuck was
grown
that?
adults.
Okay.
No, it was like a drunk. It was like a.
It was like outdoors. It was like in
No,
the
it was
daytime?
it was in Pongas,
Was
but
it?
it was like a variety show. So they opened up with like line dancers, and it's just a bunch of scantily clad bitches. You know what I mean? Pretty fucking hot.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was like fire juggling and shit. That they're like David Oakley, and they were gonna put some space between us because he thought Dave was gonna go. You know, he was like, "Yo, I need like 3 minutes," because they were
Uh-huh.
setting up like a drum set behind him.
Yeah.
And yeah, Dave did like a minute maybe. And then he was like, "All right, fuck you guys," you know, because he went into a long bit and they weren't having it. And so I was like, "All right," scratching all the long bits off my hand. And I just went up there firing, dog. And they started throwing marshmallows, but I just started catching them and throwing them back and dodging them and shit. I was like, "I'm doing at least 2 minutes on this goddamn stage."
That sounds like a fucking
You're not
blast.
taking
Fuck
this
yeah.
fucking time from me.
It was really stressful and just a lot of unknown coming into it. But
Really?
right when I got off stage, I was like, "I want another shot at these motherfuckers," you know?
Absolutely.
Like,
Well, didn't you won the joke down snow down, right?
just best joke.
Oh, best
Jill
joke.
technically won.
Oh, okay.
Dude, you.
She brought a prop.
Yeah.
She
Did
brought
she?
a prop.
And
What a
put it on the
hack.
judge's table.
Did she?
No, I'm just saying if you get a group of older drunk people in a hard to control room, Jill is gonna win. Like
Well,
maybe
yeah.
you,
That's our crowd.
maybe
you. Know what
you,
I mean? Yeah.
But
Yeah.
just I was just trying to run through jokes because you only get 3 minutes or whatever. So I was just trying to be sharp and quick. And Jill went up there and just started talking to him, of course, which it was the move in the time. None of us, we didn't do bad.
No.
We saw some
The
people
mic
do
did.
bad.
The mic did cut out on me, and I just.
Aw, man,
and
that
I was
sucks.
like, "Fuck the mic! I'm just gonna scream my entire set."
Been there, bud. Okay.
Yeah, after my set, it was like best one-liner.
Okay.
And
word.
so I went up for that, and the mic was so on and off, I just screamed it.
Really?
And,
Oh,
yeah.
there
Fuck
was
it.
no point.
Well,
in even trying.
because it's famously like really hard to be funny in that room, right? Because it's like just a bunch of drunk people.
Yeah, they
from
can't hear you
Snowdown.
because they're using a shitty mic and a
people are
20-year-old.
talking.
There's like no real tempo to the way that the show is hosted. Like,
Yeah.
No, they're like, can we do 20 minutes to say thank you, guys? Maybe
Yeah.
say a prayer.
Damn.
Fucking a moment of silence. Oh, I'm the owner of this place. Let me tell 10 minutes of jokes.
Yeah.
they're like it's my birthday or some shit
With
and, like,
zero mic
yeah.
skills. So when the hosts are up, nobody knows what's going on.
No,
Like, other than me, Jill, and Jadrian, I
it
don't know.
sounds
if-
like you're just overhearing a drunk conversation.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Very difficult environment, but I like that. Like, that's why I love the ranch.
Yeah, getting
I cut
lost
my
in those-
teeth in that motherfucker.
I love the ranch. man.
Going to
Fucking-
Starlight is the same thing. I basically just don't use the mic. I just
Really?
fucking yell at them. Like not the comedy night, but the music open mic that
Oh,
happens
really?
tomorrow.
Oh, so do you do comedy at Music Open Night?
Every once in a while. They told me I can't they told me I can't do it every week. They're like, you can't keep coming here every week and signing up.
Well, fucking stop me then. Fucking stop me.
And they fucking did, because one week I signed up for like the 4th time in a row, and he was like, listen, man, I'll put you on at the end. I'll put you on at the end. And I'm like standing there staring at the guy who's hosting the event as they're like tearing down the drums. And I'm like,
Ooh.
you son of a bitch, it is 2:00 in the morning.
Damn.
You couldn't let me tell jokes while you do this?
I know.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
I'll
thought.
gladly be a fucking distraction.
Sounds like you
we
need
made-
that harmonica, man.
Yeah, straight up.
Just nothing
we
but
made
sad
eye
songs.
contact once, and he just like looked away, and he was like, I told that guy I was gonna give him a spot.
I know.
Totally forgot about that guy. But once you commit to tearing down, it's like, fuck everybody in this room.
Yeah. I mean, they have given me spots before, so I'm not. It is a music open mic. I understand if they're just like.
No, I've done comedy.
"Nah."
I've done comedy at that Starlight Music Open mic before.
Yeah,
and-
we all did.
Yeah.
And then we all started showing up, and they're like, maybe we should separate this, because we'd all sign up first just
Oh,
to get the
really?
fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Like, first 8 were just comics, and they
That's
were
crazy.
giving people like 15 minutes. So
Yeah.
we were just like,
I
can
saw-
we split one? Or,
Yeah.
just like, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, they hate that.
They hate it,
They
yeah.
hate it because they're like, I'm a musician, I'm an artist. What you're doing is garbage. You know what I mean? Why are you here? And so, yeah, I haven't been to a music open mic forever. I should just like drop in on one
Right.
and just fucking.
Yeah, that's actually what I wanted to do in Phoenix, but there just happened to be none.
Oh yeah, you guys just came back from Phoenix. You guys did a show, did some mics.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it was a good time. It was a great experience to actually do comedy for the first time, like out of like the immediate area.
Yeah.
Because we've done Dolores and Farmington, but like that still felt like I was home still.
Okay.
Like I'm still only like 45 minutes away from my house.
Well, when you're done, you gotta go home.
Yeah.
Like when we were done there, we were just like, Bianca, drive us home. And she did.
Oh, what a wonderful.
Thank God for
Wonderful.
Jeff giving up alcohol for Lent and making her feel guilty about being a piece of shit.
Oh, dude,
Go,
is
Jeff.
Is that how that happened?
It feels like that's kind of how
I don't know.
Yeah.
We were
No, he
in and
gave up
out
weed.
on every other word. And
Yeah, man. Yeah, they're like. Nah, man. I'm not gonna. Talk
No, they're the
about it.
most
Yeah.
in love.
Yeah, they're very happy. I honestly very healthy. I approve Bianca. I told Jeff that.
She's way cooler than she used to be.
yeah,
And
she's really turned a new leaf. Like
Good for her.
once she moved and like dedicated herself to just being a comic. Like
Mhm.
this isn't something I'm doing so I don't because I can't dance or whatever. You know what I mean? Like she's a fucking comic now solely, and it's
well.
just fallen into it like a fucking
Yeah.
well-greased groove.
yeah,
She's
she just
like,
hosted Laughs.
Yeah, Laughs
this
down in
past
Tucson.
weekend.
yeah, full weekend.
Shit's fucking
Good
wild,
for her,
man.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see. I mean, seeing you guys doing everything, watching Bianca go and do her thing. Like it's insane to like see everybody really hitting that next level. Like seeing them step up the stairway just one step at a time. And it's like
Also, but did you see how
actually
everybody
keeps me in it. Yeah.
that people left Durango though? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the next stairway is out of Durango.
No, we know.
Yeah.
No, I got to the top of the stairs and I was like, well, where do we go now?
We got to the landing of Durango.
Yeah.
I feel like, but no, it's really interesting to even consider that this is a thought pattern that I'm having where it's like I'm going somewhere else and I'm going to do comedy, not like I'm gonna go somewhere else and just fucking take care of my kid. Like I'm still gonna take care of my kid, but like
Yeah, you get to.
I
go.
have somewhere to something to do with myself.
It's part of your identity.
Yeah.
Like, you are a comic.
Yeah.
You're a comic in Durango, and now you get to be a comic in Phoenix, and that's a different experience. You know.
It was super nice having homies.
Yeah.
Like
Good.
we were immediately just like with the crew and fucking just bullshitting, talking. We weren't on the outside looking in like I have been.
Accepted into the tribe right away, right?
Yeah, I did that trip to Phoenix, and it was not that fun. I was just by myself.
Well, to be fair, there were moments of kind of like at least from my perspective of feeling like the odd man out of like that looking in. But that was before we actually did our sets.
Mm-hmm.
And like
no, until we did a set, nobody really cared.
You could see all the comics, and they're just like, "All right, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah,
is he
man.
actually funny?"
I mean, I'll tell you right now, like Denver comedy isn't nice to they're nice to out of towners if you're good enough to get booked on showcases. You can like have like
if you're known.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can have like just a bunch of paid spots in a weekend. But if you're like going to open mics doing your greatest hits, people fucking bomb, and you can see the panic on their face. This joke that's worked 100 times in Chicago, man. And then they bomb, and it's my favorite thing in the fucking world.
That's
man.
great, man.
Because it's like it's not that I want people to quit. I love comedy so much, and I love how hard it is.
But also,
you know?
there's a certain amount of like masochism that comes with being a comic, where like you kind of have to chase that next bomb,
right?
Because it's the only thing that's going to show you that you can get any better.
Yeah. Oh, because you're never not gonna not bomb.
Yeah.
Like you can be the best comics in the world bomb at Comedy Store.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they bomb at Comedy Cellar. Like
That makes me so happy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh,
That's.
shit. It's so hard to bomb at Comedy Cellar. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Comedy Store more than Comedy
Okay,
Cellar.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Comedy
all right.
Cellar, it takes a lot to get past, and people are already in a good mood, dude. That's that's when are you guys gonna move out to the coast? That's the real question.
I'm stuck here for a minute.
That's true.
I
You're
mean,
investing yourself
my
in-
my financial ability to travel is going to increase substantially.
Right.
So hopefully I can fly places and not waste 2 days of fucking driving. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just roll into a place after work one day, do whatever, a run of mics, maybe a showcase. I don't give a shit. Like just more out of town opportunities, and then fly back when I got to get back to work and fucking grind like that for a minute.
Absolutely. So you'd start a showcase in Phoenix before you started another one in Durango?
Would I start? I don't know. I would start anything in Durango if a venue was open to it.
Yeah,
Really?
that really is the hardest part about starting anything, is because we're still a small town, like recovering from shit. So a lot of places are just like, I don't know about having like a weekly event on this night.
Well, maybe not even
That
a
might
weekly.
lose us money.
Monthly
But,
is
like,
sounding nicer and nicer.
yeah.
Oh, it is nice.
Yeah.
Monthly, because you still get the perks of being somebody that books. You know what I mean? But then you don't have to do it every week.
Weekly's a lot.
Fuck that, man. That shit is a lot of work.
Well, we were talking about doing another weekly mic, and I'm not going to say who, but a comic came up to me and was like, do we want 3 mics a week? And I was like, yes.
Yes, I want fucking
I want
3
5
mics
mics a week, bitch. I will
Absolutely.
drag my ass out
Every
here
night,
to
yeah.
every comedy, anything.
Dude,
in
I might take
Durango.
my daughter to the Starlight tonight.
Really?
Just to do a set, man.
I'll buy her a shot. Man.
She's a cool kid. She went frisbee golfing with us yesterday.
Yeah.
And she did see us do comedy
She
once.
laughed at Brian's dick joke because it was so
Nice.
perfectly timed.
Good.
No,
Made
like
a 4-year-old laugh.
Yeah.
What's up?
like seriously, there was a point, like just the way you said it, and like she had like this genuine laughter like come out of her. I was like, oh, that's all fucking timing. That's a perfect joke.
Man, I gotta listen to that set.
Absolutely,
I
man.
have no idea what happened.
Oh yeah.
That was such a weird night. Like people showed up last minute. We didn't know what was gonna happen. They moved us to like a smaller area.
Where was this at?
11th Street.
Oh, really?
We were supposed to have the back, but the back patio was like already full because it was a nice night
Uh-huh.
and it was an early show. So they put us in like this weird side tent.
Honestly, it was a lot of fun. It was very intimate. It was
We
about the
filled that.
size of this fucking room. Maybe
Ah.
maybe this room and the bathroom. Like
There was like 10, 12 tables in there.
That's a fair amount. How many people were in there? Like 20?
They were pretty full.
no.
There was like
We
one
had
empty
people
table.
like standing at the back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the end, we packed that bitch. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I felt like I did pretty good. This college table walked in, and they all had like unique haircuts. So that was pretty fun. That was just like an easy 3 minutes, you know.
Yeah.
Like, oh, and you two are dating? Like, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. You just ask the questions, you know, and the comedy comes out.
Because Jill didn't do great. I'm not saying anything. She had to open a tough show that wasn't full.
Yeah. We only had like 2-3 people in there.
So the room seemed hard. You know what I mean?
And one of them was a 4-year-old. Yeah.
But like I felt like I had to get in a little bit with the crowd. Like, hey, you like me? I like you. You like me? Okay, let's tell a joke. Like,
because there's a temperature in the room. You know what I mean?
It was
So,
a little
like,
chilly. Yeah.
Exactly. So if you can get that up, man.
we were outside. It was kind of cold.
That's nice that 11th Street is having you guys back, man. That's a fucking dope place. I like that place.
Yeah, I love it. I'm excited to see what comes with the summer and just more crowds and like, you know, this town. People like the summer. Like,
They do.
I mean, in the middle of the summer, it can be tough to if you're relying on college kids for sure.
Yeah.
But like, people are just out more. Like,
There's more tours.
It's like
too.
spring and fall is
Yeah.
money for comedy.
Yeah.
Like when it's warming up or cooling down, it's like people are just trying to get out there, seize the opportunity. That's what I'm learning through my years of just like, why is it empty? It's like, oh yeah, it's the middle of summer.
Also, we really haven't had very many empty nights the last like 6 months.
We've had a couple
like-
tougher nights, but not bad.
Yeah, like we usually have like new people that are there to actually see it.
Remember the time at 11th Street when it was just comics and we did a workshop?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
That's smart, because like it does get empty in the summer. I mean, it made Tyrell Woodard fucking quit comedy, man, because he was hosting.
It's
at the
discouraging
Rancher.
as a host, especially as a host.
Yeah.
Like if you're going like 5th, maybe a few drunkards will walk in and
Yeah.
people are like, oh, there's comedy. But as the host, nobody heard that. You know what I mean? They're
Exactly.
just, it's just nothing.
Oof. No.
Well, one night it was so empty. We took an intermission and we came back and there were 2 more people in the crowd.
And then Jay Dream did another set.
And then I did another 5.
Good for you. Man.
The night I was like, how about you host? You got to do 2 sets, and it pisses me off.
Oh man, so you hosting now? You just
Wherever I can get it.
yeah, man. Because I remember you down at like the Irish Embassy, like in the underground.
Oh yeah,
stuff like
when
that,
I suck shit. Yeah.
yeah. 'Cause that's honestly that's where I still think of you in my head.
Yeah.
As a comedian.
I forget that.
Dude,
Yeah.
Jay Dream has improved drastically.
I'm excited to see it,
Yeah.
man. Like
No, he was the only one I was really willing to take down to Tucson. I mean, maybe Callie. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like if she had the time and was down or whatever.
Yeah.
But as far as like strong comics, we have a lot of hit and missers. Like that, but their attendance is hit and miss. You know what I mean?
yeah. So it's not a surprise.
There's
to
no
you, yeah.
consistency anywhere, so you can't expect it in their set.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think for Durango,
And they all still do good from time to time. Like
but you need like college
Time
kids to
after
get
time.
into the comedy scene for the regulars.
we
you know
might
what
have
I mean?
just wrangled a 17-year-old college.
Let's
kid.
go. That's right.
Yeah, dude. Actually, there were like 4 newbies that signed up last
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no, it's been insane. It's because Brian is so aggressive with trying to get them, and then I just act sad and try to guilt trip them into signing up.
No, we go one after another. It's pretty. It's working.
It's good. Perfect plan.
But it's my mic, and I'm like, hey, I host the mic. It's Jill's mic, but I'm like, I want you to be invested enough to stay here.
Wow.
Like,
Build
so,
that culture, man.
well, if you're signing up, you're gonna stay.
Mhm.
Which means you're definitely going to see my host set, which is one more audience member. Like, that's how I look at it. Everybody I get to sign up is going to watch my set.
Good. Yeah, you're damn right.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
learn.
as they should. As they should. Yeah.
Watch me bomb, son.
Josh, how many people do you think like would stay to the end of an open mic in Denver?
Just not a lot. Like you go to Rover, there's probably 4 people left.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's not a lot.
Yeah, and like Rover starts at 7 and finishes at what, like close to 11?
No, finishes at like 1 a.m.
Jesus.
So
Yeah.
they probably have
Jesus
2
Christ.
hosts.
1 host.
Really?
Yeah.
That poor bastard.
Yeah.
Like, how many
Please
funny
tell me-
things can you think
Please
of?
tell me he's getting paid.
Nah, he works there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So he's kinda
he's
getting
getting paid.
Yeah.
He clocks in
But
when he
not by
walks
hour.
in. It's like $8 an hour.
Yeah, keep signing up. Yeah. You want 2 sets? Yeah.
Dude, I like what he started doing. So Oren started having the last 5 comics that are there. He'll try and put you up first next week.
Oh,
so
that's
that
nice.
rotation is encouraged.
That's a
by people trying
homie
to figure it out.
move.
Yeah,
It keeps
Hell yeah.
people coming too.
Yeah.
Because that's the mic he's talking about is actually good in the beginning usually,
Right.
and then fucking dog shit by 1 a.m.
Well,
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
I mean, if you
6
just
hours of comedy is a long fucking time to watch comedy.
You fucking mentally check out. You're
Yeah.
just like, where am I? It's like it's like meditation or some shit. You're just
Yeah.
like in a different space.
Well, because all the comics, they're all like talking and
Yeah.
like, chirping and stuff, and then bit by bit, comics leave after the set, and then it's just you and 4 of the comics that are pissed they haven't gone up yet, and you're
the
like, I hate-
perfect audience. If you could make those fuckers laugh, you got
Yeah,
something.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't.
They won't. They're unbreakable.
Yep, nope. A bitter open micer, man. That's the worst audience. Fucking
Facts.
facts, dude.
Yeah, we went to Phoenix one night. One because my mom lives there.
Yeah.
I had to go see the mom if I was in the area. And Josh Harrison has a mic down there, and there's another mic across the street right after it. So we went down because we knew we had 2 guaranteed spots. We showed up early, went when we wanted, which was nice.
Beautiful.
But it was just comic rooms, and they like maybe a couple chuckles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they were actually looking at us because we were like the new people.
Mm-hmm.
They were actually watching us, whereas everybody else had really rough times. Like just conversations
Yeah.
10 feet away
Yeah.
that aren't quieting down at all.
Like fucking rude. You
It's
know what I mean?
extremely
Fucking-
rude.
Yeah.
That's like fucking wide right at the end of the night. Like
Oh,
comics
absolutely.
are so loud in the back.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I am so loud in the back.
Yes.
I
Like, fuck this Josh Donoghue.
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah, sometimes it's crowd members talking, but most of the time I've noticed it's fucking comics. Like
Oh.
they're too comfortable in the environment, and we don't have that many comics. You know what I mean?
Right,
It's like,
yeah.
yo, you could really throw me a bone right now and take that outside. Like maybe I could pretend to have
I mean,
these
that's
people's
the
attention.
move. Yeah, you know what I mean? Especially if there's non-comics still in the audience.
Exactly.
Like, yeah,
Don't fuck up the show,
Exactly. Exactly. You either be quieter or you go outside.
bro. Yeah, give me a
That's-
chance.
Exactly.
Dude, that shit was
chance.
that shit was going down at Wide Right. Kelsey and Hannah had their first show for
Mm-hmm.
Yikes, and a bunch of comics were in the back being loud during a fucking showcase.
That's
Like people
fucking-
had paid for it.
That
It was so fucking
sucks,
brutal.
dude.
It's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Did you go to that show, Yikes?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was good. It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Shut the goddamn comics in the back of the room.
Yeah, except for that for Corey David tried to quiet him down, and it worked for a half a second, and then they were just right back to it.
And they all just start roasting him. Trying to tell a group of comics what to do.
Yeah. Corey David looks like a Ken doll. Yeah. I fucking.
That's not
Yeah,
a fucking joke.
I
You
think
call
I've
me white,
seen
that
this
dude
picture.
is fucking white.
Absolutely. Yeah. He's dated multiple Instagram influencers. Yeah. 100%.
Because he
Yeah.
just looks like.
Oh, Jacob
Oh.
Jonas?
Yeah, yeah. Well, Jacob Jonas, but 20 years older, but still
Ooh.
like kept in
Oh,
shape.
he's
You
gonna
know
be
what I
in his
mean?
prime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
He's one of those handsome, leathery old men.
Yeah, yeah, but also like 3 inches shorter than Jacob Jonas. Yeah,
You think he gets Botox?
I do. I would believe it, man. He's a pretty man. Like he's obviously
He's a
attractive.
beautiful man. Yeah.
And he's pretty funny. He's like he's passed at some of the helium, so he will do multiple. It's either Helium or Funny Bone, one of the chain ones. And so
Sick.
when he goes back upstate New York, he does multiple just comedy clubs when he travels.
Fuck
which
yeah.
is, I mean, the best.
That's
way
how you got to
travel.
do it, right? You got to build
Yeah.
the places that'll have you.
Yeah, well, I'm coming back. So I'm doing the Tempe Improv April 16th.
Sick.
Ish.
I love I've been there. I've never done it.
Yeah, so I'm just doing their Newtown night. Anybody can sign up for it.
Tight.
And so, it takes a minute for you to get on. But I did. That's how I got up on Stand Up Live, which is in downtown
Yeah.
Phoenix. Fucking great room.
600.
600, and yeah, just they're ready to laugh, man. And so you fucking.
That's always great
exploded.
when you feel it in the room. Like,
Oh.
y'all are ready to fucking go. Yeah.
Exactly. And so, and then I've done comedy work so much that I'm not afraid of that room at all. And I'm just so ready for them to like hear me. You know what I mean? Because they've never seen a loud Navajo like me before. All right.
They didn't grow up around here.
Fair.
Absolutely.
yeah.
That's true. Yeah, because even Josh Fournier, he's not loud. You know what I mean? That boy tells stories. You
Yeah,
know?
it
like-
depends.
He's more of like quiet. Like, Like hit a little more mysterious.
And then then he'll box you with that white guilt, man.
Yeah,
Fucking
dude.
Pop, pop, pop. Yeah.
It's my favorite quality in a Native American comedian.
Yeah, white guilt.
White guilt. Anybody other than white people. When white people start doing it, I'm like, get the fuck off the stage.
Know your place, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
now
white boy with dreadlocks.
Yeah, now you want to fight for my rights, man? Fuck you.
Yeah, we've seen it before, bro. All right.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially going to the fort, man. Fucking all it is natives and fucking Rastafarians, man. Fucking.
Yeah, no,
Worst
that's
places
still
to
true.
spend time.
Yeah, that's still 100%
dude,
true.
man, I fucking
Out of two groups of people, not bad.
not bad. Yeah.
Throw a few Mexicans in there, I'm fucking in. Let's party. I could use a couple black dudes.
Yeah, the only black people at the fort they all play football. You know what I mean?
I know.
Exactly.
I trained MMA with some of those scary motherfuckers.
Really?
Scary.
Yeah.
They're just like a foot taller than me. Like, what the fuck, bro? It just beautiful men.
yeah.
I mean,
I just
yeah,
get to rub them up and down. You know?
They didn't look like Ken dolls. I'll tell you that right now. Giant dicks.
Yeah, Mandingo dolls for sure. Fucking.
The Mandingo doll, now available for sale.
The link's in the description.
Come
Our new sponsor, Mandingo Doll.
on, man. It's good to see you guys, man.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
I'm keep saying that.
It's great to
man, 'cause
see you,
it's-
dude.
Yeah, because I didn't get to come down for a Four Corners Comedy Festival. Which
Yeah, that
sucks.
bummed me the
Yeah,
fuck
I was
out.
pretty fucking disappointed.
Yeah, I was
That
really
real
sad.
sad.
Man. I mean, I apologize. Yeah.
We don't get all of you,
Yeah.
and you all are here? Like, where the fuck is Josh?
Yeah, you get
You
Jeff.
coulda
but
left
don't
JJ.
Get, yeah, exactly.
You know what? I'm starting to really love Jeff. You could have left JJ. But that cowboy shit was...
That cowboy
shit
showed
is
me
great, dude.
That shit, he showed me the video. Of
I saw
it,
that
man.
show on mushrooms, man.
Really?
It
What a
was
great time to see him.
fantastic, dude.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, yeah, Jeff has grown on me too, honestly.
I mean, I never disliked Jeff. The first time I met him, I was like, this guy's pretty fucking cool. And
Yeah.
then now I'm just like, God damn it, I love Jeff.
Yeah.
Even though there's a semen stain on that couch from, I'm pretty sure Jeff.
Oh, really? They have
Yeah.
sex over here?
Jeff and Bianca slept on that thing.
Oh, yeah, they definitely fucked.
Yeah, they fucked.
They told us they fucked.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just contain your semen. Get a towel.
You
I don't
have
care.
it.
Open your mouth,
homemade,
bitch. Get rid of it
homemade
somehow.
container right there. Okay.
Yeah, there's girls' night out right there. That's the old
Girls'
cum
night
jar.
out.
Hey. is that filled with semen? If I look in there, is it just gonna be a bunch of dried semen in
You
there?
can't look. You gotta feel.
Just I'll sniff it first, man.
Reach
Fuck
in.
it.
The only
Get a
time you get to
surprise.
look inside is if you're adding to the jar.
Them's the rules.
Them's the rules.
We should make a sign.
That's disgusting.
Oh,
You're degenerates, man.
No peeking unless contributing.
Oh, fucking Elliot's naked ass up there, man. He did this when he was still in Durango.
I
man.
remember. Yeah.
The fucking balls on this guy. That's one of my favorite things.
He did
about
that
Elliot.
like right when I started comedy. I know because we were at like the next best comic. I was like 4 months in, 5 months in.
Right.
And Elliot was like, so he showed me that. And I was like, dude, that's hilarious. And he's like, I actually did a whole calendar. It was it was like swiping.
What the fuck?
Dude,
Yeah.
the best one. He's laying on a hammock, like on his back with his head hanging off, and he's just like tucked. Like you can see his hips, but you can't see his dick. It's pretty special. Yeah.
Why are you not selling that at DeadRoom shows?
Yeah,
What are you
we
guys
gotta
doing?
bring
Yeah,
it back. We
straight
gotta bring
up,
it back.
dude.
Dude.
No.
Fucking, yeah.
Once Elliot turned straight, he's just less fun.
Oh man. R.I.P. Fucking bisexual Elliot.
It was a career move. A smart one in Durango. I'll give him
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
I mean,
Nobody's ever like prove it. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I
That's
have gay
why.
friends. I'll just
That's why I
bring 'em
never
around.
put a label on it.
That's
Just,
right. That's right. Open,
just like
fluid.
keep them guessing. You know.
Yeah, dude. That's why I was like, dude, I'm just trying to fucking
Sorry,
suck a
rip
dick
up
for
on-
my career, man. Fucking
Yeah,
that's
dude.
like that alone.
Not gonna live forever.
The next opportunity I get, I'm putting a ticket.
Absolutely.
Get a show, dude.
Yeah.
You want to offer me a spot?
I'm out here grinding every day, dude. I'm fucking sucking
Yeah,
dicks on the
grinding
daily.
that
dude.
dick down my throat.
It's crazy when I'm like, before I started comedy, I was like, how would anybody ever do that? I've been in it a year and a half. And I'm like, I totally understand why you'd fucking suck a dick. Absolutely. Please. Somebody hook me up.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh,
On-
5
on-
minutes? A little bit good.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I ever
5
do,
minutes for 2. Let's go.
if I do ever actually suck a dick for comedy, it's gonna be a whole point in my life where I'm just like, man, I guess I really do love this, don't I?
No, and you just got the best closer ever.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know how I got this gig?
yeah.
Hard work pays off.
That
Make
is
sure
a
you
suck-
get
I
the
will suck
balls.
dick for comedy, man. That's an Instagram photo right
I
there.
suck dick for comedy. Make those my first shirts.
Yeah, you gotta
Be a
get
good
that
one.
Merch game. Dude, we have great shirts, and I just didn't bring any of them. I feel like
Oh,
a
thanks,
fucking
dude.
big dingus.
The only one I have is white, and me and white just
Don't get along.
so I'm scared to wear it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. That one's actually comfortable. You should wear that.
Afraid you're just gonna disappear.
I'm just
into the
no.
back.
I'm gonna get a stain on it immediately. I'm so
Get a stain
reckless.
on it.
I hate white shirts with stains. It's like the opposite of a white shirt. It's bullshit. Like white shirt's clean. You know what I mean? But if
Yeah.
it's just got a glaring stain in the middle, which it's always right here, right
Yeah,
under the
absolutely.
tits.
Yeah, you eat a
Cum
lot of hot
shots.
dogs.
I
I've
eat
seen
a
you.
lot of loads. Yeah,
Just dry ketchup. Just shiny.
38 packets of ketchup.
So how's this show been? that
Good.
I'm walking into?
The reputation has been growing a lot.
Good.
The end of the month show is usually pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
The day we did it was the day after Christmas, or the day I did it.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you open for me? I think.
so.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like the day or two after Christmas, and like not expecting a lot of people. You know, there was a lot of parking spots in town.
Yeah.
I'll say that. And it actually turned out pretty fucking good. So
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, because so basically it's so she has 3 mics, and then the last one is a mic and a showcase. That's how she runs it?
right.
Cool.
Yeah, the showcase starts around 9, and all the mic gets backed off to like 7 minutes instead of 10.
Wonderful. And then so I'll be able to see all you guys do your 5?
Yeah,
Yeah, 5 to 7.
5 to 7. I'm excited to see that.
I might get 7 to 10. I don't know. I'm on the poster. I know that.
Well, so that means you're part of the show then.
So I'm gonna leverage 3 more minutes at the very least.
Yeah. Well, so when does she like? All right, this is the showcase now.
No, it just goes right into it.
Oh, right into
Yeah.
it.
Like she'd
No
probably
stop,
just
no pause.
be like, one of our feature performers,
Yeah.
Okay.
you know, from Denver, or you know, whatever.
Perfect.
Just there's no intermission, there's no stop to the momentum. There's no people that are like, well, I'm not waiting for
God
more.
damn it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. Read? You have to read the text out now. You have to read the text out now.
Oh, it's just whisper.
Oh, what is a whisper?
Dude,
it's
gay. hookup
it's an
site.
app
Damn
where
it.
where people like put like their private secret thoughts anonymously.
I thought that was
Definitely.
Reddit.
I mean, you can also do it on Reddit, but
Okay.
this one has like cute little backgrounds and stuff.
It's just Reddit Plus.
So what did it say?
No, it's great in Albuquerque. I don't know. I just closed it. I just
Let me know. I'm anxious now.
I mean, it's a secret thought that they wanted to put out in the world. I feel like we're doing a disservice.
the well, it's under like a moniker unless some idiot is using like the real name. But the last time I was on there, it was just this pregnant girl, and people were making fun of her. So just making fun of herself, and like it was kind of a sad stream of messages where I was like, why did I re-download this?
Yeah. Why did you? Like,
a
what's going on in
masochist.
your life?
Someone reminded me of it, and I was like, oh yeah, that was a lot of fun to do in like Albuquerque or like a bigger city. But here it's just one sad, hungry, broke, pregnant girl.
What if the next time you pull into a big city, it's just like bling bang, just suck dick for a set? It's like,
Oh,
damn it.
Brian's here.
He didn't tell me he was coming this weekend.
That would be fun.
That would be fun.
That's like our secret little code to each other. Like, that's how you know somebody's in a city. Just suck dick for a set.
That's fun. That's good that you're meeting people around town too, around in Phoenix and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, the first time I went out there solo, I flew, didn't have any weed, which is usually an easy way to make friends.
Right.
And I was looking to make some friends. And then I saw some stoner motherfuckers walk in, and I was like, hey, I'll buy weed off of you, you know? And they're like, oh, let's just go get high. And then they told me about all the mics the next day, saw
Okay.
them again, you know?
Yeah.
And then I told Jill, she booked them down here, became homies, did the pod, you know?
What an organic way to do it.
It works.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Find something you have in common, weed, right?
That's how I make friends, bro. Show me a man with a face tattoo, and I'll show you a man I'll get high with.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
so you're not going to stab me, right?
Yeah,
Like,
everybody else. Fair.
There's plenty of
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
There's more where that came from, brother.
Yeah, dude, there was a guy that I smoked with in Tucson that was just like, yeah, I have my gun on me. And I was like, I'm glad I'm smoking weed with this guy.
32, baby, man. I miss it.
All of a sudden, stopped roasting him.
Dude, I fucking got my ass. I was telling him I got my ass branded in Tucson, man. Fucking just full on. They heated up the iron and then
Really?
Was
Yeah.
this
Is there a scar?
just at the meat rack down in Tucson.
So you were willing?
Oh, I was super willing, man. One of my friends was getting branded as well, and so I was like, let's fucking do it together.
Never joined a fraternity.
Wild, dude.
Fucking yo, do you know about the meat rack?
No.
Yeah, so it's down in Tucson. They closed during the pandemic, but they would give free drinks if you turn in your AA coin.
Nice.
So then they just had
Brilliant.
and they just had a wall, and there's like 20 year, 30 year,
Holy
50,
Holy shit.
That's
and then
awesome.
a bunch of fives, just a ton of fives.
Like, this is where you go when you want to throw your life away.
Oh yeah, man. They gave cocktails in those mini, like, you know, those mini like jugs, you know, those, yeah. And so you could get drunk hella quick, man. And the guy who owned the bar, he legally changed his name to God. So and then the brand is of his face. So I had God's face on my ass.
Based on the AA coins, I would say Satan is the more appropriate
Yo,
name.
he looked like it, man. He was bald, he was fat, and then he had this white goatee that went down. And he
Legs
said-
of a goat.
Yeah. You know what? I can't say that he didn't have uncloven hooves. Okay,
Baggy
I can't
pants.
say that.
Yeah. He's behind the bar the whole time.
He had photos. He was in acting for a bit because there's a little bit of industry in Tucson.
Really?
So he had photos all around, and there's this photo that he had of Arnold Schwarzenegger at the right after his bodybuilding, him going into it, and he's fingering a waitress.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe from you.
Yeah, so it was fucking. So he's like just pointing it out. She was a good girl. It's like, stop saying that. Stop saying.
Yeah,
these
she was.
things.
She was a real good girl.
Fucking team player.
He had this 5 foot. No, it was probably 3 foot. Dildo. It was fucking thick though, and you had to kiss it on your birthday to get your free drink. And then he had this like sex dungeon thing, just this whole room with a spinning wheel,
Just like a display.
and people used it, man. And it's just like
People were just fucking in the back.
fucking yeah, not always, but
Wonder
like
how
when
much
it
the
got rented
janitors got
out,
paid.
yeah.
Wonder how much the janitors got paid.
Looking
I
for a
think
new
he
job.
was-
Yeah, because
Do they even have janitors?
Because they have to get paid extra. Well, you kind of have to if you're going to open a sex room up to people.
True.
You got to make sure that shit's sanitized after every use,
Yeah.
or at least
Yeah.
every 3 hours.
I mean,
Yeah.
he was
Supposed to, but save on overhead.
That kind of business builds on reputation for sure.
absolutely.
It's a word of mouth situation.
Absolutely,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you don't want to go to a 3-star sex dungeon.
yeah.
No, yeah, splurge a little bit. Come
I don't
on.
want to go to a 3-star anything, but that's all I can afford, Josh. All right?
Yo, this is a Groupon, all right?
Oh, that's great. That's good.
Dirty tea, man. Fucking vodka and cocaine, man. That's what they do down there. And marijuana.
I noticed that. Yeah.
How does a place like that get shut down during the pandemic?
Oh yeah, man. R.I.P. Yo, when you get your ass branded for cheaper drinks for the rest of your life, you hope that the bar stays in. business.
Yeah.
That was
You're the
fucking-
one
Oh,
that got
is that
fucked
why
here.
you get branded?
Yeah, so you do get $2 off drinks for the rest of your life. I can't even say anything, dude. I can't even say anything.
saving $10 a night?
Bro, if you're a heavy drinker, that adds up. That's like you can start a Roth IRA with that shit.
Dude, I saved like
That's
$30
great.
total, dude. Like that, like if we're
That
like really
sucks.
doing the math, that's not that much money.
So,
Yeah, you do it for the stories, baby.
right.
Yeah.
You do it for the experience.
So if we had
one
another
night-
brand right now, how much money to get you to brand yourself again?
What's the brand of?
A dick.
A dick? I would do a brand
Yeah.
of a dick for $1,000.
For the story?
Yeah, I'd do it for
1,000?
Yeah.
What's the brand you currently
That's a
have on
penis.
your body?
Oh, dude, it was a face, but it's now just this like hairless circle. Like I have a hairy ass, dude. I have a hairy ass, and when he branded it, it made the whole bar smell like burnt ass. Dude. Like,
Gross, dude.
Yeah.
You didn't even
fucking-
shave it?
dude,
Like,
they
man,
no,
this
it was
is a
an impulse.
3-star
It was-
establishment.
It was an impulse decision. Okay.
Most brandings are.
Yeah, who plans to get branded? All right, that's a psychopath. All right,
Fair. This is fair. What about just a smiley face?
a smiley face. I'd do that for $50.
50?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a whole ass dick. This is just 2 dots and a half circle.
Yeah, it was smooth. Yeah, well, cause like,
I
where you
wish I had
branded
a brand.
Huh?
Where you branding me?
I feel like you got to choose that part.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, that sounds fair. We're
Hot metal for $50.
Metal.
it's just like
Your
on
call.
my face.
People tell me I don't smile enough.
Dang, I need to get a GLW brand.
Yeah, you
like
should.
$50.
Are you gonna get
Right.
the tattoo? Get the tattoo.
Maybe one day. We're still playing with more logos and stuff.
Would you get the GLW or would you get the traffic light?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, how's Phil doing? No,
He's
no.
good. I saw him yesterday, actually.
Okay, cool. How's the baby?
Good. Yeah, she's about to turn 2.
Okay.
She's
Damn, that's fucking wild to me.
super quiet around me.
About to turn 2. That shit makes me sad, man. Okay. Not sad. I'm happy for them, obviously.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like when I came onto the podcast the first time, that like y'all were, yeah, it was still in Phil's house
Mhm.
because he hadn't had a baby yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he came a few times, and then I've got him on like once in the last year, I think.
No, get him on again.
Maybe twice.
Talk about crypto, man.
We always do.
Yeah. Talk about NFTs, man.
Well, that's how he makes a living. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
good for him.
he's banking. He's like, I can make $500 a day without even worrying about it.
Beautiful.
Like, word, dude.
I
gangster.
actually need to learn how to do that.
It took him years. He lost a lot of money.
Yeah,
So
that's insane.
get on out there, brother.
Yeah, man, you got to go grind, man. What else are you good at?
Being a dad.
Oh, what a heartwarming
That's
response.
that's about it, man.
Fuck yeah.
I don't give a shit about my job. I wanna try to do something with comedy, and I want to be a good dad. Like,
Man. How old is she? You said she's 4 now?
yeah,
So
just
she has like a
turned 4 last
personality
year.
and everything?
Yeah, dude, she's like
Fuck yeah.
she's like a real person now.
For so long, they're just like a puppy. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then, like, then it learns to talk. You're like, oh shit, man. Fucking.
No, she's a
What'd
good
she say to
kid.
me? Fucking-
At the show that she went to, she was just kind of looking around. It was kind of loud, and I just heard her go, "Fuck," and I was like, "What the fuck did she say?"
Like, damn, Paw Patrol changed, man. Fucking-
But I was like smiling, and I was just like, "Man, it's okay here. Just
If
Not out
anywhere.
you're with him. You're with me. It's okay with me." Okay.
I'm the fun dad, all right?
Oh, she knows when she's fucking up. We were hanging out with the cool parents, and she was fucking around, and I changed my voice, and like both of the other parents stopped, and they're just like, that was different. That was that wasn't you, man.
Oh, good for you, man. Got
Nah,
that,
you got to really channel that dad energy.
that papa
Yeah.
mode. Fuck yeah, man. Yeah, fucking good for you. I don't know, man. So, what's her name? Or you don't want to say it on the
Audia.
pod? Audia?
Yeah,
Okay, nice, man.
What's her middle name?
I'll tell that joke later.
What's her CIB number?
76.
She's in the 700s now? That's good.
I don't even know, man. I know she has one. I don't know what the number is. I don't even know what mine is.
Yeah.
Actually, I think
That's
it's,
mom shit.
I think it's 249 something.
You get that check yet?
Yeah, I just got it. It's
Really?
gone. It's I got it. I got it like 5 days ago. It's gone. It's
Dude,
like
that's
gone.
that's why Navos can't have per cap, man. Fucking, that shit was just fucking out the door. The new Chevy, man. Fucking
No,
right away.
I paid like 2 months of back rent, and
Oh,
like
okay.
I just gave the rest to the baby mama pretty much because I was like, y'all need it.
This
Feed
is what I
her.
can afford.
y'all
her.
y'all are gonna move. I'll stay behind if I have to for a little bit to like get my funds up, but like y'all need to move, so take this and
Yeah.
save.
Oh, man, fucking sick.
Trying my best to make like the right moves, like cause just so frequently it feels like I don't know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I can make a positive move and be like, all right, there, that'll stop the leaks from happening in my life for a little bit.
Right. And plus, you don't live in Gallup anymore, man. Which is
Yeah,
fucking
that
dope.
is the biggest upgrade to my life and the biggest thing I'm thankful for.
Absolutely, because you could be doing that shit in Gallup, and that shit is way more depressing.
Oh yeah. I can't really even drive to Gallup anymore. I actually get triggered
Really?
where I'm just like, fuck, I was a real piece of shit here. There are a lot of like bad memories here, and I don't like being here.
Because it's a town where you can develop bad memories real quick. Man.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
a lot of bad shit happens.
I feel like that's the only thing to do.
You can watch a movie. You know, fucking,
For how many nights?
I mean,
you know,
the Batman's a pretty good one. Fucking,
it was I
don't know if I could watch that 3 nights in a row. Like, fucking,
I don't know if I'll ever watch it again.
really?
Yeah, I was just towards the end. I was like, this movie is fucking long. It's like
Oh,
over 3 hours.
It is over 3 hours.
And I didn't look it up before we went in. I was like, we're not doing shit today. Who cares how long it is? I want to see this. And then like 3/4 of the way through, I was like, man, I feel like they could wrap this shit up. Like,
No more riddles. No more riddles.
At
Let's get
any
to the
point,
end.
let's
Yeah.
just fucking end it. All right.
yeah, I'll watch the sequel. Just fucking don't lose a frequent watcher here.
It was a good Riddler,
Oh,
though.
man.
I would say this is the
Yeah.
scariest Riddler I've ever seen.
Well, the other one was Jim Carrey, so yeah.
That's true.
Riddle me this.
I don't know. Jim Carrey can be pretty scary, man. I fucking.
Yeah,
Cable guy?
actually can be.
Yeah.
Pretty terrifying.
Cable guy, if that dude was on your doorstep,
Uh-uh.
he'd be a little insecure.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to.
Getting the dogs riled up when you see him, like, all right, this motherfucker, this is what you've been training for.
Just the way he played basketball, that alone, man. I'm like, that guy's a psychopath, man.
No. And then there was the movie he did, the number 23,
Oh yeah,
I believe,
yeah.
where he like shows
Draws
that
it
different
on the
kind of scary, where it's just like, listen, man, just put down the marker.
Grinch was scary as fuck.
That's
You take enough acid before you watch that
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
you'll freak out a little bit.
Yeah.
Grinch's a classic, man.
My daughter hated that movie.
Really?
Yeah, she was
Well,
like,
fuck your daughter.
she was like,
Your daughter has terrible taste. Okay?
that's what I thought. But she was like, he's scary. We'll try it again.
It's supposed to be scary.
No, she's a little sweetheart. She gets scared pretty easily.
Okay. Where's she going to preschool at?
Up at the up at the college.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. And
Yeah.
then there's the other
No,
one.
they're teaching her how to like read and do math and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, all right.
Thanks for doing my job.
Yeah. I was like, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Fuck it. I was just wondering if it was the one that Ash worked at and stuff like that. That's what she did when we first moved into town.
No, nice.
Yeah, she's a little preschool teacher, man. And so do like handiwork.
Those are good people.
They're all right. Yeah.
Better people than me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right
that's fair
fucking now.
enough.
Yeah, that's a very
You got your dude. Nobody works harder than
Dude,
you,
I am
man.
so good with kids
I mean, also,
for
yeah,
10 minutes.
Then you're fucking
For 10 minutes, I have the energy to be like, yeah. Like all the dumb shit they bring you, and you're just like, oh, wow. Put it by the other ones.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. But 10 minutes is up.
I'm done.
Yeah.
That's right. You should be an uncle.
My nephew, I am.
No,
There it
you're-
is.
My nephews know what's up. They're just like, do you need a beer, Uncle Brian? Like, yep, go get Uncle Brian a beer. I'll fix your fucking dirt bike. Come on.
Beautiful, man.
Got him trained.
Well, they want my help. Every time I go
Absolutely.
there, Uncle Brian, will you fix my dirt bike? Yeah, let's get it out of the way. Like,
Yeah.
I was just going to talk to my dad, maybe eat some food, but I'll fix your dirt bike first.
Oh man, what a champ, man.
What are you going to do? Say
Right.
no? They've been waiting 2 weeks for me to come because I'm the only one that'll fix their goddamn dirt bike. My dad has a very cool way of teaching kids, and it's like, yeah, go figure it out.
Just go do it.
But I didn't have Google. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah,
like, my
absolutely.
nephew, I'm like, bitch, Google it. Like,
Yeah.
YouTube this, all right? Yeah.
He's also pretty small, so like
Oh,
I could see like a tight nut being an issue.
But I mean, it will be you. Be like, you just want to YouTube all this because being able to YouTube like mechanical issues is such a skill, man.
I mean, yeah. I don't think there's a steep learning curve.
I mean, I fucking haven't learned how to do it, man. Fucking, I wish.
I mean, if you know the names of shit, you got to
That's
know the
true.
names of
Yeah.
shit, which is where the practice, I guess, could help.
yeah.
I just grew up redneck as fuck, and we did not take vehicles to the mechanic. You understand?
Absolutely. How dare
Like,
you?
we are the mechanic. It's gonna take 2 days of nonstop fucking with this,
And I'll figure it out.
but
I'll figure
we
it out.
will
It'll be fine.
fix the goddamn truck. Yeah.
Yeah. It's running, and the satisfaction when you get it, like, and the car's just like running. You're like, yes,
Oh yeah.
yes.
10 minutes later when it dies, and you're like, fuck.
Damn it! Give me a beer.
Nephew's on it.
Absolutely, that's nice, man. That's nice. You got him trained with the beer.
2 of them.
Two of them, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Double fisting.
Well, they're not always both around. You know what I mean? You gotta have all the kids trained.
Absolutely. And these are little northern New Mexico kids too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just little white trash.
I was about
fucking,
to say, like, they're almost like res kids. You know what I mean? Fucking,
Pretty
dude,
much, yeah.
the end of my dad's property is the start of the res.
Really?
Like, that's where I grew up. Like,
yeah.
on the res. You know what I mean?
100%.
There was not that many white people at my school.
Yeah.
I don't remember a Mexican. You know what I mean? Like, it was just, there was 2 black kids. Oh, I remember one Mexican kid.
You had 2 black kids?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
1 male, 1 female, and they were dominating every sport. Like, like one was a freshman and broke the state's long jump record. You know what I mean? Like, savage.
That. Absolutely. Yeah.
Fucking just powerhouses. I got ran over by the dude in football every goddamn day. Every time he pointed at me, I was like, fuck. He's just jacked.
Damn it. Did you play linebacker?
No. I was like corner.
Oh,
you know what I
okay,
mean?
Okay.
Yeah. Small positions.
Absolutely. Quick. Were you quick?
I was not very fast.
Okay.
I was quick, but I wasn't like one of the faster kids. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like, I just didn't have the wheels.
Yeah,
You know what I
and
mean?
You'll pick up on that in high school. You're like,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
just like, oh yeah, I wrestle. That's why I weigh 103 pounds.
Yeah. Stay in the circle.
Just
I'll get
getting
you.
run over, bro. We had our O line won every year
Damn.
for like best in the state, and they destroyed me. Like, the amount of times I went airborne, literally, from them blocking me, just like, boof, like a movie. Just landed on my back, like, fucked up.
Yeah. Good. It's a good life learning.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm tougher.
Dude, yeah, beware the white kid that hangs out with all the colored kids. I'll tell you that much right now, man. That's the scariest motherfucker out of all of them.
Yeah. He's got to make up for it. He's usually pretty wild. Yeah.
Exactly,
He's a
yeah.
wild card.
Yeah, to get back, man.
Had to earn that rep.
Earn that rep, man. Yeah, you a Four Corners native, man. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I didn't have to get too crazy. I just started being the weed guy, and everybody was like, "Oh, you're pretty cool." It's like, yes.
Yeah, man. Just
And then I went to jail. It was a lot.
absolutely.
That was a lot.
Yeah, but that was for a different one, wasn't it? Yeah, that was for.
Yeah, the one time I sold LSD. But the reason I was in that situation is because I was selling weed all the
Oh,
time.
really?
Like, I wouldn't have just, if I wasn't so comfortable with just like making drug deals in parking lots, there's no way I would have been like, yeah, here's acid, you know?
Yeah. Wow, what a jabroni, man. Have you seen him since?
No, I'm legally not allowed to go near him
Yeah.
for like ever.
Is it hands on sight, man? You can put your hands on him?
I don't know if I'd recognize him. It was so long ago.
Really? That's
Like,
good.
There, I might be like, is that motherfucker? If he still drove the same car and I saw him get in that, it'd be pretty hard to not, you know?
Accidentally buy him a beer one day.
Yeah. Oh, you want to smoke weed in the alley?
Yeah, kill him with kindness, man.
Definitely give him a fake name.
Yeah.
Or say he was at a comedy show or something.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, man, I just want to say sorry. You're really funny. Just be like, oh, thanks, dude. Let's go smoke a ball in the back.
Pop, 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 pop.
I don't always have a gun on me, but I feel like if he showed up beat down in the back of the Starlight, nobody'd say shit.
Nah,
Nobody would say anything.
It's like, Carlos, you saw a black dude beat his ass, right?
Carlos would do it too, man.
I think he would.
Man, you can't throw the 2 black dudes in town.
I
under
know,
the
the
bus
cops
like that.
show up at fucking 8th Ave. Just like, oh, we know that guy.
Nah, man. I'm excited to go back down Main Street, man. A lot of bad decisions down on Main Street.
Yeah, I forget you grew up here kind of like as an adult.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you served
Yeah.
Marines, right? And then so that was probably a lot of that like growing up part.
Yeah, so I grew up, but then like I was in a relationship for 6 years, and then when I got dumped, like all I had was, you know, when I finished 1 year of college, I'd started comedy, but I fully dived in. Me and Jacob fucking linked up right away, and then we just were just degenerate for that year, and it was so fun. But I never want to do that again. That was yeah.
I mean, you
exercise
kind of do need that period after such a big change in your life, though. Just like I'm just gonna go wild for a little bit,
yeah, absolutely.
and like some people aren't able to pull it back. So you pulled
Yeah.
it back. You were like, all right,
I was doing
Make
that
a-
when I started
do a
comedy.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
What?
6 months out of a 5-year relationship, and I finally got met Dave Oakley.
Nice.
Finally showed up to some mics. Finally got the balls to get up, and then it was just wild for a minute.
Yeah.
Just fucking random people all the time,
Yeah.
drinking way too much, just getting familiar with Uber drivers,
And then
all the
what-
things I don't do,
And then one day, this red-haired beauty just walks into your life, man.
Bro. The lion tamer has a chair.
Uh-huh.
That's what she did to me. She was
Yeah!
get back.
Yeah!
Now I'm just a purring little kid. Just a purring little pussy.
Yeah, man. Because I remember when you guys first started dating, man. Fucking arm all the way around her, man. It almost looked like you had her in a headlock, man.
So little.
Yeah, she's. Yeah, nah. So that's good, man. I'm happy, man. Fucking love is love, man. That's just beautiful.
Yeah, she's a G. She likes
Yeah.
the family. Family loves her. She's game to do redneck shit.
Honestly, it's dope that you and Bianca are able to be friends now that she's moved away.
It took a while.
Yeah.
Even when she started saying nice shit to me, to Kelly, I was like, fuck that bitch.
She's much nicer than she acts. I don't know. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%.
But
She is
that-
way
bro,
nicer
it-
than she acts.
It takes time to get through that layer, especially if you just started dating her best friend. You know
Oh,
what I
I
mean?
bet.
It took so long. When I
bet.
first met her, she was just like, fuck you.
Oh, especially a little fuck boy like you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's.
Yeah, hardworking, always busy. Yeah.
Oh, but fucking anything that moves for that's all.
That was
chunk.
part. That was a
Right.
part of my life.
Yeah.
If you were this hot,
Yeah.
that scale varied
Right. Yeah.
based on how horny I was at the
You
time.
were this hot.
I know what a dick tastes like. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah. Damn, man. That's a while back. Yeah, because then you actually got through to the second round of the next best comic of the Four Corners.
Yeah, that was cool.
And then Callie won that year, which is
Mhm.
crazy.
Mhm.
Dude, she's won every single comedy, any kind of contest
Literally every
that
single
has ever
competition.
happened since then.
Wow.
And I'm in all
It's
of them.
insane.
And I'm giving it my
It's
all.
insane.
Well, I'm just like, fuck this bitch. This is when I beat her. They're always
Yeah.
like, Callie Parmenter. Fuck you, bitch. She knows.
She knows.
Callie's funny.
We're
Tell her to
family.
her face.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Dude, man, Callie. Yeah, good for her, man. But I mean, she also needs to leave Durango.
She's on her.
She is on it.
Yeah.
Really?
She
Where's
is
she
on
She
going?
has a plan.
Yeah.
Where's she going?
She does not want us to discuss it.
Do not know.
Ooh. All right, just don't come up to Denver, all right? Because I own that bitch.
Wouldn't that be a
Kinda
good reason?
I mean,
You
it's
need
not
a thick white bitch in your crew.
A sassy, thick white bitch.
You
Yeah.
know, we haven't been missing a big white bitch in our crew, to be fair.
And
Yeah,
if
fair
you want a funny one,
Got that
she's
diversity.
she's on, dude.
Yeah, she's a good one. Yeah, Callie's she's that one.
Middle.
Next to Jacob, to the right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, she's very funny.
All right.
All right, if you see her, I want you to respect her, okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You
And
should
if you don't,
totally
she will.
try to sleep with.
I think you could fit the criteria. You're
Yeah.
a little white.
I think you fit what she's looking for. To be honest.
I think it's just a contrast issue. How's your dick?
Yeah.
You got a dick on you?
How do you mean?
She doesn't really
What?
dig white dudes because she likes big dicks.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
likes big dicks.
All right. Well.
So you gonna go for
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Is that
No,
what
I'm
you're
not.
saying? You heard it here. He's got a little dick, y'all.
Well, oh well.
Hey,
You
man.
just succumb to it. You're like,
Okay.
all right,
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, swing and a miss.
Yeah, I'm never the guy that's like, I got a big dick.
Yeah.
Because that's just too much pressure. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's true, yeah.
That big dick becomes a little dick when you're so fucking anxious about living up to the hype.
Absolutely.
Or at the
yeah.
doctor's office.
Also,
Yeah.
you never know what their expectations are.
Sure.
They could be thinking like horse dick, like
No.
for big dick,
Yeah.
and like your little salami wouldn't be cutting it. You never know.
what-
You never know.
Well, what
More
is
like
big
a
dick?
pony, yeah.
Is that 7 inches?
Who
7 inches big?
knows? It's all a matter of perception, isn't it?
You
Yeah.
talking girth? You talking
Oh
length?
yeah, how wide?
You gotta
Yeah,
you
exactly.
gotta talk about how open the space is that it's going into. You know, you never
that
know.
makes
There are
it
a lot
big.
of factors in what makes a big dick from person to person.
That's true, man. There's some dicks that are like just objectively big though. Like you. Like,
No, that's true.
That's fucking big, dude.
I've had
big.
I don't know why I've had this, but I've had 2 friends that will show me dick pics that they get, and, and it's like seeing them like, Jesus Christ, is it?
One of them's Katarina.
That exists?
I'm gonna guess
Sort of
Katarina
big,
and
isn't
Emma.
No, it's actually Jeffrey.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
yeah! I bet
no.
Jeff gets some hogs in those.
Dude,
DMs.
some of them are fucking cannons. I swear to God.
Like, I don't want that in me.
It's like
I
that's
don't-
artificial. There's no way that's real.
How does Jeffrey react? Let's talk about his sex life.
Oh, I don't know, man. He hasn't showed me a dick pic in a while. I think he's mad at me.
Sent him a bad dick pic, didn't you?
Yeah, dude, that'll happen when you take your chances. Try to get your name in the ranks, you know.
Trying to shoot some shots, man.
Shoot or
Just
shoot,
pop,
baby.
pop. That's right, yeah. What's up? Don't matter. You just got a short-term memory, man.
Short-term memory is one of my favorite things to say when somebody does something bad. It's like short-term memory, dog. It's just so funny.
Yeah, get back.
It's like, no, that was bad. But don't think about that. Think about new shit. Like,
Yeah, man. Well, that's really what I'm excited to see is like who's good, who's bad, who is there anybody?
it's hit and miss, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it is comedy.
even like after me and Jay came back from Phoenix, like there's one night Jay did crowd work only for 2 nights in a row. I did crowd work only for one night
Just so
because
sick and tired of all those jokes, man.
yeah, we
Fucking
just
tired of
got
them.
burnt out.
Yeah, just want to talk to people.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do all new stuff tonight.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, see how it goes. Who knows? You know, I feel like some of the bits have been going good. I've recently been trying to like lose them and then try to get them back. So I'll say something just that's a little too sad. Get a couple of groans and then try my best to win them back.
Hey, the more you make them uncomfortable, the harder they'll laugh if you got the
Mhm.
right punchline.
Yeah,
100%.
I try my best to like come up with little challenges for myself for like each set.
Yeah.
Like during the last 30, I was like, don't stop moving. Don't like pace like frantically, but like keep yourself kind of light and like moving from side to side. I don't know why it was something that I paid attention to,
Sure.
but like I like creating little games like that. Like now that I'm sober, one of the bartenders at the Starlight, he'll put all of the citrus fruits and he'll put a cherry on top. And the game is to just drink the entire water without losing the cherry. Like,
Yeah, whatever. I mean, whatever works. bro.
Jadrian's a simple man,
yeah,
which is why I like him.
man, it keeps me focused. It keeps me there instead of like, because I have a tendency to just get lost in my own thoughts about other shit that's happening in my life.
Yeah.
So as many games as I can play to like keep myself distracted and like
grounded.
yeah, and keep myself grounded and actually there and not freaking out. Because recently that's been actually a big thing that's been happening. Like I know my jokes work, but I'll like get a lot of anxiety and I haven't been feeling that since I like started.
Good.
So it's been interesting to kind of learn new tricks to kind of get through it all.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, those are the coping mechanisms going to make you great. You know what I mean? Because like the formulas is still the same, right? You write, you go on stage, you see how people react. You maybe try to see in the moment if you can find something. Then you rewrite, you'll listen back to it, and then you start doing showcases and see if it works there. Try adjusting it between showcases, and then you just do that over and over and over again, and you get better and better at it. And the jokes that you start telling, you know, down the line, you're like, this, I should be paid for this. You know what I mean? And so like, well, because then you're like, I put fucking 900 hours into this.
Yeah.
900 is probably too big of a number, but
But
Yeah,
you put time and effort into it. It was something that you grew and like took care of like a child.
and you can fuck it up too, man.
Yeah.
It's like a child. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like or like a plant. Fuck.
More
I
like
will
a
never
plant.
have children. How dare you? Okay. Man, yeah, man. I don't know, man. I ain't trying to have kids. Like, I'm bipolar, man. That shit sucks.
Bummer.
Fucking, I think I'm gonna adopt though. Get a couple rescues. Fucking-
And subject them to your bipolar disorder.
That's great. Yeah, dude, they're tougher. They
Rest kids.
They have experience there.
That's how you create comedians.
They know
man.
how to move, duck, and dodge,
right.
dude. They got the skills.
Yeah, create that trauma, man.
Depending on how bad their life was previously, they may be super appreciative of you.
Absolutely. Yeah. We could just fucking
We get to go to
That's
Nuggets
part
games?
of the interview that you have with the kids. Just like, hey, how fucked up were your parents?
Any scars?
Are you funny? Tell me a joke, okay? I just have like an open mic and
That
just
would
like the
be
winner
the
goes
best.
home with me.
The best. Bro, that might be the best way to adopt anybody ever.
I think that's the way they should start adopting kids. Is
Absolutely.
they have like an open mic, like a talent show every week.
Absolutely. Yeah, winners get to
The
have a
winner-
family.
The
all
winner
right?
gets adopted.
Funny. That's the winner gets to go to college, man.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, if they win, it shows they're good under pressure.
Yep.
Like their sense of humor connected with yours. That's
Right?
how
Yeah.
often do you
So
get to find
intimate.
that in the adoption
Fair.
process?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's like finding a little best friend. It's pretty
yeah,
dope.
that loves dick jokes. Hopefully,
Really, I'm just trying to create a writer's room. Okay. All right. That is just.
It's a little
miniature
sweat
one.
mill, but instead you're just like, write more jokes. Write jokes.
I'm the talent. Okay.
10 years later, DeadRoom Productions in the fucking newspaper. Child slave labor.
After one escapes at the age of 18.
Dude, you get slave labor, man. You start using slave labor, you've made it, man. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
fucking.
It's a good sign.
That's a good
Yeah.
place to be at.
It's
man.
a good sign. They're probably not that funny. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Dude, I'd be driving a Tesla and everything, man. At that point, fucking.
You add a little bit of like Google's flavor. There's like a slide into the dungeon.
Yeah, just a bunch of Adderall.
Hey, you
down
got to
there.
flavor it up. Yeah.
That's right.
Gotta have a little fun, right?
Yeah, well, I mean,
We'll slide.
that's what I'm trying to do, man. Fucking.
That's all life should be about.
Yeah, that's
I
all
mean,
this is
a little bit
about.
of financial security would be fantastic because let's be honest, it's been hard.
Yeah.
Like towards the end of every like pay period, shit gets tight. Like where you're like, do I have enough money to put gas in this fucking thing? And I drive trucks like an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, you dumb bitch.
Was that $80 fill up or?
That's cute.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
Oh, that's crazy.
What was your last fill up?
I've been filling up at half a tank, and yeah, it's around 80.
Jesus.
God damn.
Damn, man. That's tough.
Yeah, but I need a truck. I think I'm gonna sell the Denali, get a car. My mom gave me the approval.
Okay.
She gave it to me. I didn't buy that fucking thing.
Oh, really?
Like it's the most unpractical vehicle
Yeah.
for a dude with no kids. Like if I had 2-3 kids, okay, I
Yeah.
could kind of. That's safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just me driving around in it, it's like
Nah.
gigantic, hard to park. In
You
Durango.
definitely look like a piece of shit.
Yeah. I mean, you look like a
Look
drug
at-
dealer.
look
That's
at-
it says
That's how I
search this
feel.
vehicle,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's how I
Yeah.
feel. Luckily, I know my rights, Josh.
That's Where's your warrant?
You and your fucking dog can get out of here.
That's
right?
right. Yeah. Fucking. That's funny.
No, I would never sell drugs out of that. That's
No.
what the truck's for.
Exactly. Yeah. You want to be inconspicuous if you're selling. If you're really about it.
Yeah, I wear a cowboy hat. You see me driving with a cowboy hat,
Uh-oh.
somebody's got weight in the vehicle. Just
That's good to
kilos
know.
of cocaine
That's
for
good
sure.
to know, man. Fucking.
I feel like cowboy hat screams cocaine though.
Oh, absolutely.
Like
Yeah.
this guy
This guy skis.
Yeah.
This guy.
with 2 hands, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's one thing I'll probably try to avoid tonight, man. 'Cause,
Cocaine?
Yeah, Durango will pull you in, baby.
You should go to Tucson.
Oh yeah, Tucson is.
Bro,
Yeah.
it was like everybody I ever talked to.
Yep.
It's like, so you want some cocaine or no? I'm like,
Or nah, fucking yeah, I do. Yeah.
what did you say? $20 increments?
When was the last
Sold.
time you did something? Did you do something from the same bag?
You do a bump, then I'll do that bump after you. Okay.
Yeah, show me 5 people that bought this cocaine today.
Yo, good man. I'm a Mac Miller fan. All right.
Yeah, it's
Okay?
wild that you kind of have to have an interview before you do any cocaine now.
Yeah, you got to buy a testing kit, right? I mean, or somebody you trust.
gotta be safe. You gotta be safe.
Yeah, we had one friend that may or may not have been going to get cocaine, but every time he showed back up, he was like, "Bah!" Like, I bet we're not gonna die.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
He would have died by now for
Yeah.
sure.
Absolutely. Oh man, I don't know. To me, it's a little bit overrated. I guess maybe that's it. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe, I just know that it's something that I would get addicted to pretty quickly and like be a boring person. You know what I mean? Have you ever met somebody that's super
Where it's like all you do is blow.
Yeah, me on
That's your
cocaine.
personality.
Exactly. Yeah, well, yeah, and you're not even funny when you're on blow because it's like so much like euphoria. You know what I mean?
That is one thing I don't fuck with. I did blow before a set one time, and it was like Joey Diaz says, like, it steals your soul. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was up there saying words. There was no connection to the words. Like, there was no feeling. There was no, like, up or down in the tone. You know, it was just, like, weird.
And then seeing people's faces, and they're not quite grasping on.
And I say some vulgar shit. You know what I mean? Like, if it doesn't get a laugh, it's not a good situation. Just like, oh, you want to kill homeless people? All right, you piece of shit. And I'm just like, yeah, right?
yeah. Just do push-ups on it. Fuck.
That's what I should do. If I start bombing, you say this!
Oh no, God!
Adrian, count him out.
You would too. You do, 1, 2, 3.
One thing I know about this motherfucker, he will do anything for a bit.
Absolutely, yes, and baby.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes, and until you're dead, literally.
Oh, one of my roommates is so fucking tired. He's fucking done. From the start of the morning, I just start doing weird shit. He just walks around like, I fucking hate you.
Fuck you, dude.
I really need to start filming my interactions with
Yeah, he'll love that. You know. Yeah.
He'll encourage it whenever he stops being such a sourpuss in the morning.
Man, people gotta go to work, man.
Yeah.
Sounds like he needs to go to bed earlier, you know?
Yeah,
I'm just trying to give him a pick-me-up, you know?
Yeah, just because Jadrian's happy
Make
in the
him
morning.
laugh, make him laugh.
One time I heard Jadrian taking a shit and he was practicing his impressions.
Oh yeah, Chewbacca. You know,
No, this time it was a wizard who's trying to have a conference call, but the spell keeps shorting out. It's literally his cell phone doesn't have reception, but I say it in a wizard voice.
How fun!
And it's the dumbest fucking thing, man. I also do a pretty frequent one where I pretend I'm just a human guy doing HR for a company that only hires monsters. It's just to keep me entertained.
Yeah, man, make believe, man. It's just fun, man.
Dude, you could be the best Disney voiceover actor ever.
Good for you.
With your dad energy,
I mean,
I feel like you could crush it.
I gotta get a recording. I gotta get like the recording stuff and everything.
Yeah,
first.
you don't know anybody that has that.
Yeah, God forbid.
My own roommate has a bunch of recordings. I could be like, hey man, can I record some stuff? He'd probably even edit the sound and be like, it sounds better like this.
Like this.
I love those people that are willing to do work for you because it like isn't right.
Yeah.
No.
Well, how much do you edit in terms of the sound quality, or do you just like clip it and then you're done?
Yeah, I mean, I have it set, and I think it was initially set by my buddy who's a sound engineer.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like a template. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. In terms
Like,
of like these.
And I really try not to edit content. Like,
Yeah.
if you incriminate yourself or others, I guess I can go through the effort. But it better be bad. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah, like he stabbed a guy behind a Target or
Dude.
something.
Oh, dude.
and didn't laugh after. Because if you laugh after, we're like, jokes.
Cool.
But if you just like cold stare,
Yeah.
fuck, man. Oh, I gotta edit this shit.
I know. Dude, all right. Anytime I incriminate myself, I'll just fucking laugh anyways. All right.
There was an episode where there may or may not have been a plate of cocaine right here.
Yeah.
That we took a break, did some cocaine, and never took the plate off the table. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Started the camera back up.
Yeah.
And I was editing it. It was like the last hour had a fucking. So I just put a logo over it
Yeah. Good.
at the middle of the table. I was like,
That's
that
so-
looks relatively natural.
That wasn't when I was on, was it? Or was it?
Oh man.
I don't know.
I don't know. I remember there's one time me and Elliot came through.
It might have been that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the because we took a break and then we didn't take a break, and the stuff that we got after the break was not great. You know what I mean? That was like, it was one of those. it's funny to just like watch it just like circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Into that,
A podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, there's sometimes I'm looking for a clip to put on Instagram and I'm like, there's none of this is fucking useful. Like, and I know we're always having a good time in the podcast.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
I usually know when I walk out. I'm like, fuck that, or that was pretty good. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly. Yeah,
But
yeah.
sometimes when I'm going back, and it's usually after a bad day when I'm editing, because about once a week I have a bad day, and it always lines up with editing.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm just like, fuck everything
Interesting.
I say.
I hate myself. I hate all my
I
friends.
hate Jadrian. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Dang, man. You've had multiple hosts now, man. That's crazy. Is he official? Is he officially a co-host?
He's the most official I've had since the cheese. Well, Dave was pretty on it.
Yeah, I thought Dave
Dave
was
also
an
had
official
a-
co-host.
He had this fun thing where every once in a while I'd be like, dude, I'm fucked up.
Oh, man.
Just like, we've planned this for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
One time we had this guest. It took me like 2.5 months to get this guest. He's like one of my homies. Stoked to have him. And I saw Dave like 5 hours earlier
Yeah.
drinking at the bar. And
Like,
I was like
yeah.
at work.
Yeah.
And he was like already kind of drunk. And I was like, bro, slow down. And he's like, why? It's Sean Moe. Who gives a fuck? I'm just like,
Jesus.
guess how that podcast went. It was like mostly fun, but there's definitely like
I mean,
yeah.
aspect to the whole thing.
it was fun talking shit to fucked up Dave while he was on the pod, though.
Really?
Yeah, we've been pretty relentless.
Just get on it, man. Fuck it. Good. He deserves it. Yeah. Fuck it.
He's actually super responsible in Atlanta. I'm proud of him. He's
Good.
like,
Yeah.
I showed up and he's like, dude, I only drink like twice a week. If
Good
I
for
do,
him.
it's like a beer. And he's like, I've been eating healthy. I've been exercising 5 days a week. And then
Nice.
I showed up and he's like, I took all these days off work. Let's get fucked up. We just
I
go
mean, you got to do it for the homies.
yeah, we
gotta
played
do it for
frisbee
the
golf every day.
Fuck
It was
yeah.
awesome.
Absolutely. That's so funny that y'all are bringing Durango out to everywhere else. You know what I mean?
Trying, man.
Yeah, fucking. Yeah, because, yeah, frisbee golf is such a Durango thing. And
Yeah. I mean, Dave used to talk me into it, and I was like, go. Like, who has time to go throw fucking discs? Like,
And
I'm
then
not a
you do
child, Dave. And then I did it once, and I was like, oh, I'm in. Like, I was buying discs online that night. Like,
No, that's how I felt after yesterday.
yeah.
Right? Yeah. I was just like, I want to play more disc golf.
I've been trying to tell you.
It's like a fun way to hike. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
And
like
it's
hockey
qua-
with competitive.
It's
you know?
quality time. Like, if
Yeah.
it's all the boys, it does get competitive. But, like,
Yeah.
once a couple girls show up, like, people stop caring about the score.
Yeah.
Like, you might keep it to yourself and brag at the very end. But if it's just, like, 4 dudes, the whole time you're just like, so what are you at? Oh, weird, because I'm at this. You know what I mean? Like,
They're talking shit, man.
yeah. I have one friend in particular that's very competitive. And I'm competitive when he's around.
Yeah, this
'Cause-
guy. Yeah, fuck you if you're gonna punk me.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't punked.
Yeah, I will slap you in the face right now.
Absolutely. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I mean, plenty of people have made jokes about my girl. I didn't slap none of them.
Yeah. fucking- Does she have alopecia?
No.
See, that's the difference. That's the difference. You don't know.
She's white enough to maybe, you know. Yeah, she's got it everywhere.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh,
That shit was
alopecia's
wild.
the hair thing, huh?
Yeah.
Damn it.
I do love that they're going WWE with it now
Oh, dude.
for the Oscars.
Yeah,
That's great,
right.
dude.
Yeah, tag team, baby. I just that shit fucking shocked me, man. I fucking just look at it, indefensible. Fucking.
No.
What, getting slapped?
Yeah, he took that shit like a champ, though, man. You see that? He did not. Like,
Yeah, it kind of
move at
makes it
all.
look like Will Smith punches like a bitch.
Absolutely, because he like cocked back and
Chris
everything.
Rock's not a big dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
And Will Smith played Ali, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking. He didn't go down, man. I'll tell you that much.
What?
It wasn't a straight punch. That's the problem. He didn't have any actual technique. He just kind of cold cocked him.
Yeah, I mean it was an open hand slap.
Yeah,
You
it was
can
a
see
slap.
that. It was a slap.
Oh, was it a slap?
Yeah,
it's-
Well, he should have fucking punched him.
Chris Rock played it
Hey,
off well. I
Hey,
mean,
if you're
as
gonna
well
come
as
at
he
somebody,
could.
you might as
Dude, it
well
was a
punch
GI
him.
Jane joke. It was like the most tame joke,
Yeah.
like ever to get fucking
Yeah, he
heated
was,
over.
It seemed pretty fine,
Innocuous.
Yeah.
but maybe it's a weird.
The thing is, if you watch the video, Will Smith looks like he's genuinely laughing.
at the
Right.
beginning,
And yeah,
and then he looks at Jada.
yeah,
Yeah,
and she's
he's
just
pissed.
like,
And Will fucking walks right up.
yeah.
Fucking-
I mean,
I'm gonna make you be monogamous, bitch.
I mean, that's where everybody had went to is like people have made way more jokes about like if you guys have an open marriage or not. You know what I mean? Because I'm still unclear about it. Like, is it an open marriage or is it just that Jada has the openness and Will's?
I have no idea.
Bro, it's Will Smith.
There's something about what happened
rich.
last night.
If he wants to
that
get
is-
his dick wet, it's not like hard.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think it's bugging him, man, because there's no way you have a public like outburst like that without having some internal shit going on. Yeah, on your night.
You're about to win Best Actor, man.
That was the
Yeah.
least composed I think we've ever seen.
Oh
Yeah.
man, and then just a fucking full on cry on stage, winning Best Actor, and like, yeah, it felt like you're just watching. It was like Mariah Carey doing her therapy session on TRL.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah, exactly.
Nick Cannon in the background.
He's a hotep, man. That guy's gnarly, dude. A black supremacist, fucking
Killing it.
yeah, I guess.
Man,
Man,
killing it.
That's just like I didn't know. Like, so black supremacists can have fucking shows on MTV too. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Clearly you can. Fucking
Nobody said Hitler.
You do
We're
whatever
good.
you fucking want, I guess.
yeah. I'm trying to be the next Black Hitler, man. That sounds like a great fucking punk band, Black Hitler.
Black Hitler.
Yeah.
You'd have to be black.
Oh, right.
Or at least
Yeah.
the lead singer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
But
the
With the
mustache.
mustache, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a bold look.
Dude, Jordan did it for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Oh
true.
yeah, he had the Hitler stuff.
And I feel
Yeah.
like we all saw and we're like, that's a bold look.
It's like, how are you fucking?
I think a black guy is
right
the only guy who can wear a Hitler sash.
Yeah.
I feel like a Mexican dude would be fine.
I don't know.
If you're like
Maybe.
obviously Mexican,
Yeah.
you can't be like maybe Mexican.
Yeah, should I go with the Hitler? Should I try the Hitler stash?
Please.
Or am I just a little too like light
Please.
skinned?
Just wear a bowler hat so that you just look like Charlie.
Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's
You're a
it.
hat guy.
I am a hat guy.
I could see you
I
wearing
love
a
a good
bowler
hat.
hat.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I could see you doing Charlie Chaplin bits, honestly. Fucking
That'd be
definitely,
pretty great.
Yeah. A bit of physical comedy.
I would love to do some slapstick, man.
I was like,
When I was a kid, I used to like just throw myself on the ground and be like, I wonder if I can make sure I don't get hurt.
hey, Gal, New Mexico, baby.
Yeah, you gotta keep yourself entertained.
Absolutely.
I must have hit my head a few times as a kid.
You must have. Yo, what happened to your hyena laugh, man?
It shows up every once in a while.
Oh, okay.
It happened once or twice during the or like in the beginning of the pod.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you got him once.
No, it's really chilled down. I've got a little more jaded when
He's
it comes to
Really?
comedy,
Good.
so it comes out a little bit less.
Cool. Yeah. Now, because that shit, I remember that shit was like constant, man.
No.
I think it was always genuine though. Like
Yeah.
when I took him,
Yeah.
or when we went to Arizona, like if another comic got him, Jadrian was the loudest in the room. There was literally comics like, dude, please come every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I kept a guy from killing himself.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Always.
I think it was
me.
I think it was just me and Brian sitting at the bar, and like everybody else was talking while he was doing his set.
Mhm.
But not honestly, not very many people like actually get me to laugh very often. Like there are a couple that there are a couple of bits that I just love the way they're written here in town from people that I see all the time, where I'm just like, God, I fucking love that joke. But that's about as far as I'll go, like, for laughing now. Something really has to catch me off guard to
Really?
actually get me to laugh now.
Cool. Yeah, I mean.
No, I hate it. I absolutely. It makes me feel sad.
No, we all hate it. We miss our one guaranteed laugh at a fucked up joke. If I have a new dark joke that I'm not sure is gonna play out, I usually check if he's in the room.
Really?
Like if he's outside smoking, I'm like, maybe I'll save it till the end or whatever. But because I've definitely like just a random line. I realize hemorrhoids are the only reason I jerk off anymore. Like this motherfucker first the cackle,
Nice.
and then it started spreading a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I had another line, but it's like very off-putting.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the whole premise is gross.
Yeah, I was talking about hemorrhoids at the beginning,
Yeah.
and then I tried to turn it, but the first time I said that, Jadrian busted up in the middle, and I was like, all right,
Let's go.
it's funny, but
Yeah.
there's work to be done, like for the general public.
So fun. Yeah, so why would you only want 2 mics then? Yeah, you want as many mics as possible, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, fuck it.
Different fucking cliques of town, like different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you're doing the same fucking bars every week and it's only 2, like they know us.
Yep.
You know, like us going to Dolores is a fucking suicide mission.
God damn it. It's so fucking stressful now.
Oh, you're doing Dolores April 23rd.
God damn it, dude. I gotta come up with another 15.
10's fun. But you can do
Okay,
50.
good.
Yeah.
Dude, it
Just do
sucks.
it.
It sucks at this point because I'm just like
It's the same crowd every time.
it's
on Dolores?
it's pretty much the
Pretty
same
close.
crowd.
Yeah.
So you feel the pressure to at least have most of your set be brand fucking new.
Mm-hmm.
And like because they know all of our fucking jokes now. You can see it in their eyes whenever you start to tell an old joke. They're just like, "Oh, I've heard this."
We've been doing it every month for a couple years, you know.
I guess that's true.
And yeah, it's like at least like 70% of the crowd knows you.
Has it stayed hot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'cause I
It's a
remember
good
it.
room.
Good room.
But
Yeah.
I had multiple people tell me I'd rather have new than good.
Interesting.
Like surprise me. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Because I'm always like, I got some new shit for you, but I don't know. And they're just like, fuck it,
Let's do it.
go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's brought some gold out of the mine that we got. Like, you know, they're just certain things that crowd will laugh at, and it feels more unanimous. Like it's just like, oh, this could work in more places if it doesn't work at the fucking open mic the 4 times that I've tried it.
I mean, showcases are so essential,
Yeah.
man, to like understanding of jokes are jokes, right? And so, yeah, I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud that you guys went down to Phoenix. You know, hope you guys keep doing those type of stuff.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
too good of an opportunity, and I knew I was gonna be busy.
Yeah.
I knew we had a place to stay, and I was like, now's the time. Like,
Yeah.
now is the only time I can squeeze it in. And
Yeah. How'd it feel?
felt great.
Great.
No, it was great to be. The whole on the road thing or whatever in another town is your whole focus is comedy.
Right.
That's such a beautiful thing. You wake up and you're like, I want to be a little rested for this. Like, what's good for me to do that'll work towards like a good set tonight?
Yeah.
And then you do a couple sets and then you start doing cocaine. You know what I mean?
yeah. Go to bed at 3 a.m. All right.
Wake up at noon. Yeah.
exactly.
Rinse.
Repeat.
Yep.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, yeah. How'd you guys like it, the Phoenix scene?
Well, we knew quite a few people there already that had come
Through.
down
Yeah.
here. and come
Bubba
through
was
here.
there. Bubba McComb.
Bubba McComb.
Peter Jordan.
Dustin Cade,
Dustin and Josh.
Josh Harrison.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There was some other people we knew there.
Yeah.
They're not coming to the tip of my tongue. But yeah, we made some new friends. Jadrian played a game of chess.
I played 2 games of chess.
Oh, yeah?
The second one doesn't really count. I was over in 3 moves.
Wow. Yeah. Was it a scholars meet?
Fucking. I don't know.
He just got smoked.
I just got smoked so bad.
Jeez.
I was fucked up.
Oh, okay.
I was too fucked up to be playing chess. I did.
I love getting high and playing chess. That's what I do.
I really want to get another chess set because it is a great way to just work your mind in a different way.
That's true. I have a chess set, but it's like a roll up one, but the pieces aren't heavy enough
To
hold
keep it
the
from
roll-up
rolling.
down. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm looking. If you guys ever see any stone like
Chess
chess
pieces.
yeah, let me know, man, because I'm trying to
You
Get some
can.
circle weight. I mean, you can get some circle weights, something like that. Just like put it on the bottom.
put them on the bottom and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I guess I could do that.
Just weight it down.
It's true.
I believe there are pieces that you can buy at Guildhouse Games.
Guildhouse game. I'll look there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's like in that weird mall place, right?
Yeah. North Mall.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Damn, man. Fucking. How long have we been talking?
Long enough.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could use a shower.
I love you, boys. I have a set to go right. My name's Joshua Emerson. This is Josh Donoghue, right over here.
Oh, hey.
We're from Denver, Colorado. We're here in Durango to do a comedy show that Brian is going to feature on. Jadrian is going to do the open mic.
Hopefully I'll be able to do the open mic.
Carlos will let you bring your kid.
Well, I also don't want to put her in my shit ass fucking vehicle. Like my car is garbage. It might fall apart. I also don't want to keep her up until 9:30. Like I'm gonna come and watch your set regardless.
Oh, that's sweet.
But like I just might not make it in time to actually get a spot. This is the way it works.
Fair enough.
No.
Well, thank you to the listeners. I love you all. Subscribe to the podcast. Give us a like. 5 stars. 5 stars.
Yeah.
That's my outro. I'm done.
Cool.
Sponsored by Ska Brewing,
Yeah.
DeadRoom Comedy,
You guys sponsored by Scott Brewing?
Trader Joe's,
Get that Ska, man.
Heathen Soaps, State Farm,
That's right. Bow and arrow.
Bow and Arrow.
Bug of salt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Listen to Dessert with DeadRoom Comedy.
Oh, you're sweet.
Yeah, check out. They have a Linktree link in the bio of this episode and every episode, and you can find out all the shit DeadRoom Comedy does. I love you guys. We're gonna go make some people laugh or cry.
Wow.
Everything with cream cheese, orange juice, break fast. I'm out the door to get the dough, speaking to the masses. Hit the road to do a show, microphone madness. Trip easy, cheap sunglasses, straight passion. My third eye active, watching backpacks lead the show, beeping that shit vocally. Hearing me locally, lyrically, know what I'm supposed to be, and I don't got no fear of me. I'm coming for your brain, homie, coming at you spiritually. Stepped into the game, and I knew that flow was slippery, but check my flow though. Turn the whack news to history. Let them do their thing, instead I put them out their misery. And simply put, just got disconnected. Like my boy Big Money, man, this can't be neglected. Grab the mic and check it, coming up in your direction. Gift that I've been blessed with, this hustle is respected and reckless. Poetic mind on the set list, got the groove to match. Everybody step with it, still haven't fulfilled a whole vision yet. Life right now still so picturesque. I'm knocking every stage until I get a bigger check. Even though I hate money, ready for a bigger step. Pull the trigger next. Somebody coming at your neck. I could have died today. That's why I'm smoking cigarettes and got precision set of skills and imagination, creations, innovating with motivation. I'm chasing my goals, giants that I be racing. I'ma stride through the finish like a 6'5" Jamaican, beating my chest like what my name is. Ink on my chest, what my homie spray painting. Summer day smoke skate, PlayStation. He looking down on me and I can't stay patient. I ain't just trying to say shit. Sit back and face this. Real type, I've been smoking instrumental playlist, chill in the cut. Now these small places, I ain't getting love now, man. Fuck being famous, yeah, they tell me it's really hard to make it. They don't understand I love being underestimated. Second guess it and I'll take it that you're undereducated. Anyway, this got me thinking about them old records playing. Why? It's filled with soul and it fills my mind. Tail feather shaking while the rhythm takes flight. What I'm doing wrong, I ain't gonna fake right. I don't get no sleep because the music takes night. Nocturnal life with my basement lights. Just roll some nice, keep my drink on ice. If you don't get it once and you don't hear it twice, moving on this beat right here is out of sight. I'ma stay away.